tlhaba marketing hela re tle go nna ba tshela re tle ba re go identify di challenges tsa rona re bone gore way forward ya rona ke
le go tlhilwe ke eng go nna le sports pitso sa la ipelaela le committee
tota a se go ra ipilela hela ya ka ntse o bua hela mo tshimolong go bua gore kana netball either no tshameka netball o tshameka football o either o tshameka softball so mina re hela re ntse go ntse go tsamaya wa itse le mo di-ranking hela netball a rona dikile hela e ranka mo number 10 in the world me hela na re ntse go tsamaya hela mo dingwagenyana tse ntse di tsaba netball a rona ntse ya wela go tla sala mo bona mo di-rankingsing mo go le gone ko BNC kwa go na le mo go bitsang gore o di-tiers ga go lwana ke le mo tier 1 go peno kana go peno re mo re buana re mo tier 2 kana go tsana mo tier 2 go ama dio tse dintsi especially lone le tseno so ne re bana hela gore go botoka re bitsane re tle go nna ha ba tsere bone gore mme gone way forward ke
all right mo engagement tsa lona le maloko se ile gore gongwe re ka se solohela gore se tla nna one of the deliverables a re tsena go sports pitsong ya go nne
tota hela ya ka ke re tshwantse re nne di meeting le di-affiliates tsa rona so that before ha ra gone ko sports pitsong le gone di-affiliates tsa rona be se tse re kopane le tsone so tse re dumalane gore mme hela tota kgotlo e tona ke eng hela mme hela ka se itse hela tota hela tena di challenges hela ka bitso na le challenges tsone tsa bo letseno na le challenges tsone tsa bo performance re na le challenges hela tsone tsa bo administration la tse dintsi hela jang
yeah le ne le dikgwetlho tse dintsi tsa botsamaisi admin wise and our tournament your tournament o dekera our tournament le na ke ipalla mo teng yanong ha ke tlepa le ke bona ke go ikentsha mo teng and your tournament the way it has been rolling so far what do you think and how far are we from what you had projected ha ditsena mo stilo
kana tota hela wa itse gore ha o goroga mo stilong mo o tla o goroga ka diphetogo gape o goroga gore tota o tsene happy bile action lone e nne teng so go na le di-challenges ano go le mo le challenges o ntse o le mo teng mme hela kana a tshwana gore ha o na le di-challenges o bo yema gore the thing ke gore o tswelele mme hela ntse o tswela ka ha bo ntse o engage aba stakeholders o ntse o engage tsone di-affiliates tsa rona gore mme kana mosepele ke gore mo mosepeleng mme hela go ntse go nna le dikgwetlhwana re ka dira yang gore bona gore dikgwetlo tse re ka di hema kana re ka di hokotsa kana next time re dira ka o lebela gore gompieno kana re tle bana le di-games tsa rona tse le gore gompieno di-games tsa rona ka tlebe di simolate re simolotse ka north and south mme ntse le di-games tsa rona tsa category instead of gongwe re simolole re go kopane hela gangwe hela re tle re simolola pele ba north ba tshameka ka ba south ba tshameka ka kwa
alright mo nakong e he re ntse re le mo go yone ke itse gore go na le gore go na le matshwenyego a nang a le teng sports pitso timaho sports pitso sa go attend ke ra to ke bitsa sports pitso ya nong netball pitso ya go attendiwa ke bomang ba ile gore ba la le dio
tota hela ya ka ke ntse go bolela re bua ka administration re bua ka ene ka marketing re bua ka kgenya technical so sports pitso ya rona ke ra gore na le stakeholders tsa rona ba le go ntrisana le bone ga go le go rona le bo kana re na le our principals BNC na le aba principals BNOC e ba re na le ba dirisana le bone ba tshwana le bo Botesa re na le ba dirisana le bone ba tshwana le bo Isa ba dirisana le bone ba tshwana le bone bo Bisa e ba re ba gape re na le tsone di-affiliates tsa rona tseo e ba re ba gape re na le tsone di-sponsor ba re na le di-former players e ba re di-former administrators e ba re ba na di-former coaches hela yalo
yeah
mme hela le aka o itse gore na le sport code tseno tse le gore di dira bontle thata le tsone a ke ra di tlogela di-NEC tseno tle le tsone di-NEC tle ba di laleditse
ya gore ba tle go le ngathela maele
ba tle gore ngathela maele ke sone se solisi
ba ngwe ba tle go kwata bona a ke tsore ke ga bang borra ke kopa o bogo a timeho erong Reggie mo metshamekong ya mo kante mo dikgantsa tsa netball ba tshameki bana le go fila gore they always left out ha go tsewa ditshwetso mme bile ditshwetso tse ileng gore di ama bone e le batshameki and ga ke utlo ba mention gore maybe we have team captains being present there
tota hela mo sports pitsong ya rona ga gona potle ba re motlogotse ko morago tle ba tsele tsone bo di-team ko re go hela go tlhela ba le gore ba a go ke bua ka di-affiliates kana re bua ka di-affiliates tsa rona re na le bone bo di-player re na le tsone di-administrator
a re riana gore let's be specific a ke re hala invite club go ra gore la go invite chair wa club secretary a ke re team captain
go ntsa
so team captain will be representing the teams the players
yeah
okay that's what I wanted gore re tlhaloganya because re batshameki ba nna ba lla ka gore kana yanong ha go tsewa ditshwetso tse ile gore di a bama ga nke ba nna le lentswe bone ba tla ba bolela gore no mere tsere tshwetso ya go nna jana ke se re tswela yana ra kwa ga nke ba botso gore a mme ha re ka tsamaya yana go ka nna ya
tota hela ka o itse hela gore tota hela ha kana ra tshwana gore tota re tlogela sepe ko morago yaka le bone batshamiki kana batshamiki ke bone ba re gore ha re phuthega la ha re kopana re be kopane ka yone motshamiki so re tlogela motshamiki morago tota la metle ba re ntse re sa heletsa tiro rona mme le batshamiki ya ka o bua le team captaincy tle ba le teng le bone ba imetse batshamiki.
All right. That is it. Go tswa jalo gone ka go Botswana Netball Association. Metshameko lona e tsweletse ka mafelo a beke how far le kitsa mahaka e go iragalang what are the latest?
Tota hela ka o itse gore metshameko ya rona kana e tsweletse. Me ya metshameko ya rona e tsweletsang rena le sports festival ko Royal Arena. Ya ke tsa ke re setsola we ka kganya de sports co di tlotle be di phutaganetse ko Royal Arena. So ka go tle bana le games tsa rona tsa second round tse lo tle be di simolla gone ka go. Tle be re tsere team tsa rona tsa South tse lo tle be di tshameka go tle be re tsere
di kana go hale.
Date ya ke di 7 tsa March.
7 tsa March. Weekend ka
go
ha re tswa mo kgwedi ya bofelo ya kgwedi.
Yes. Ya no tle be re simolla second round rona tle be re simolla ka team tsa rona tse di mo category e mile le team tsa rona tse di mo South. Mo go borre ya ka o itsela gore gona na presence kana ke yone go godimo mo loko mme hala wa itse gore team tse dingwe di a ba tota gore presence ke le gone ko so game tsa rona tle be di simolla tle be tso di game tse di mashetlela ka gone ka ko mme hala go itse gore under 17 tle be game tsa rona tsa under 17 tle be na le school of excellence tle be na le presence ke yona tle be le pula madung go ka tle be under 17 ka itse kana team ya presence ke yone le gore e ne leader mo bracket dem ba yona so re e zero le CSA gore di go nna pula madung go tsone game tse tle be di simolla tsone ka di 7 ko Royal Arena go Royal Area go tlokwe.
Okay. That's what we are looking forward to when it comes to motshameko wa netball. Yeah, hola me tournament without the sponsors.
Tota
must be challenging.
Gone ya challenge me tota hela ya ka gompieno re le ka go tota re dikile gore game tsa rona di tsamaise la tshelo lotlhele me hala ke tsa ke re mo bogausung ya la tla ukela gongwe mongwe a go tile go rena ra renya me anong ke hayano ke tlebe ke le rotloetsa hela ka gompieno me ra go kotela me sentse go le thata hela me hala tota di team tsa rona di pele ga ka ne ntse re ba nela di grant hale gore ba khone gore ba bo feedinyana le gone bo transport
ke bokae
no go
I go manager ko presence obviously wa itse le wena gore a ro abo re go ntse mo executive le gore go ke motswara madi ha go bolela gore wena ko presence o bone bokae
nyame e tla re ha ke tswa ke botse manager go bone bokae ka gore ana ntse a tlhamela street ko accounting
a no sile o itse. All right, that is Reggie jalo gore ka ko Botswana Netball Association ke bara bisa mafoko tla re dire jara ha re boa ka gore tsela jalo le tsedingwe o tle jalo gone gore softball ba te gone re tshotse bete sengwe le sengwe se mo taolo.
Cash Crusaders is offering you great deals on brand new and second-hand items such as TVs, laptops, DJ equipment, and other appliances. Cash Crusaders is also offering you secure 30-day loans against any of your goods for cash in your time of need. Visit our stores at Palapa Junction, Francistown, Game City, Habruna Station, and Kagiso Mall for more information, or head to www.cashcrusaders.co.za.
From every corner of the world,
the fastest are coming
to the heart of Africa.
Gaborone, Botswana is the world's athletics relays Gaborone 26,
where speed meets soul
and champions become legends.
Feel the rhythm of the baton,
the roar of the crowd, the pride of a continent rising.
Be the best!
Relay the best!
Pula Haine, me remember that we are just a couple of days away from the world release, and remember there is a link. Check the Facebook page. You can buy the tickets be on the list. Ya hore hokaraka ticket peleha the 26th. The registration is very much open from today, the 16th of February. So check the Facebook page. We line follow thing online. Ke her follow line online ya do. Hodne ha ka sko fole go mpe go tle go na le mathata ha di bule yellow. So tsamaye go itshwarela ene gone ka kwa ko check the page ya bone it's Gaborone Wild Release. Check the page and then click there, follow the prompts, and then that's how you get to it. So far ga ise di bulele go ka rekisa officially di ya go bulela jalo ka di 26. So o tla bole mo line o le ready by that time. Ha e tla hela wena ke go punch up processor your payment, and don't be late for that. I think it's an advantage. It's a good thing for us where we have that arrangement. It puts you in a position where you don't get to miss the tickets sales. All right, tla re taboga jalo re jalo ko motshamekong wa softball jaaka o tlwa jane ke gore ke re mo ntlong gone fa rena le motshameko ba le gore ke tswa jalo ko motshamekong wa softball. Petras is here jalo ke ne moeng wa rona mo tsatsing la gompieko. Say very good evening, thank you so much for joining us. Go lo baka le ile batho ba softball.
Good evening to you, Solo, and the rest of the listeners, all the softball lovers across the country. It's good to be back.
Yeah,
I think that's the reason why we're here.
Yeah.
We just want to take softball where it used to be, and I think it's a good thing that we've got netball here.
Yeah.
One of the things that we were really discussing in just small conversation areas, back in the days, we used to have a very strong vibe between the small votes, yeah, softball or volleyball or netball. We will really rally go odds to go and support volleyball, fill up the hall.
Yeah.
Harnaldi game in netball, so volleyball. So I think we used to use the to move the masses and le morotloetsi ganatla a tsena ko netball o tla re tletse ibile re kabile ka di team.
Yeah.
And re na le mebala ya rona ene re ya para re. So I think we need to go back there because Total sports in this time.
What happened? What happened? What was the fallout from your perspective? Former player, you know exactly what happened. You played, you've been in the game for so long. I think it's more than 20, 30 years now. Unzolo sporting.
I think a lot happened. The transition, as and when the management transition, the player transition, but I think go kopana le re build that together. But I think what is important ke gore mo nakong ya gompieno I think ra tsiboga re bona botlhokwa ja teng, especially right now ha ileng gore the sponsors are not looking for donations to give donation ba batla value.
Yeah.
And in order for us to create that value, we need to be able to represent that value in terms of the numbers that we present. But rene so posing le go package, because sometimes we've got the value that is not packaged to the attention of the sponsors.
Yeah.
So retsana ka go kopa. So how kopa ka timia, but if you are on the table, you are negotiating to say I'm bringing this value to the table, let's partner. It becomes a different conversation.
All right.
But I think the other things if I was to borrow something from the budget speech, the tax benefit for people who are actually supporting sport. I think maybe we'll take it a step further and say, maybe try to make it mandatory for some of the corporate world to really participate in sports, to see sports fundiwa, because that we can create job opportunities and other alternatives.
Ke tlhola ke ra batho ke re bona gona le batho ba ka hirang
Sport.
ya go nna gorumente hela gorumente a hela teng e be go semolla sport.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We are a very big industry with lots and lots of opportunities. You can imagine gore netball, all these teams, the teams alone, it's a netball.
Currently, I think they are around both 15
teams.
Yeah, but I can only males and females.
Yes.
So that's so many. I get the company didn't.
Yeah, a team would have a minimum of 20 or 30 players, right? And imagine those players are getting the minimum wage in Erbuakone at 3,000. For argument's sake, because home people that 0,0000. And you can imagine if those people were getting paid by the team in same
Impact.
Or impact that in football home people. How many teams in the Premier League? 16. Each
teams.
team has 30 plus players that are being paid monthly, and non-playing staff that takes you to a total of at least 50 to 60 people by Leonhore. They're on payroll. And you look at teams like Gaborone United, their wage bill monthly, it's around 530,000 monthly. Anyway.
Yeah,
I think that's an industry on its own.
ke go bontsha la gore sports is an industry ke go tlaletsa from what he's saying gore from where we are we are a huge industry.
Absolutely.
We just need support.
Imagine kana o tlogetse first division.
I can bala first division mo teng.
Eh, bona hela go be so you can support the players that
and
are
level
professionals.
presence mo teng. Eh wana we go gela ko gae ka bonya wa itse.
Yeah, we are paying a lot at prisons there. We have professional players there. At prisons. And we are leading the log now.
Yeah, you are leading the law currently. Which bila presence ke okay?
I'm not quite sure now.
Okay.
But the issue is that really some officers and really civilian staff there.
Okay, exciting. Now, going back to softball. Linanale batata ja botsamaisi. Let's go back there before we get to where we are now. You had problems with administratively. What was the problem and what was the solution?
I'm not in a position to fully articulate but jaka buana ha gongwe botsamaisi bo a tsena ebe bo sokola gone ka barutloetsi kana barutloetsi ba tla ba rutulagana le mo tsa economy di company tse di rutloetsang le tsone di na le diemo. But I think go bohelong ja letsatsi nna gore lona le ikaga ya montlong. But I would say right now we've got another management team that has come through. I think they're trying to take the softball to another level. But I think one thing the se ke se ratang go se bua ke gore rona really the affiliates re diraeng because ha gongwe re folda matsogo be re lebella re. And I think that's exactly where the initiatives like the Nest and other tournaments that are privately run in support of softball they can only be as much because the affiliates, the association defined like a government so we need to bring all our heads around to say we can't just watch and wait for the sports to die. We need to say bring at the private sector as well, partner and navigate. And I believe we're on the right path. I think because when you look at what we are trying to do with the Nest tournaments coming in this coming Easter, it will be July to already event July ko Pikwe. We plan to have another event August, which is also another tournament. We have another tournament December, and we can have a league that runs for 5 months between January and May. So you've got a full 12 months activation. So it makes it cheaper for teams to play. It improves the revenue, the income and revenue at the team. But we keep the kids away from the street, especially that right now level of softball, the average age there, it really hovers around you 32, 35. So they fall within the youth category. So we want to create that space for them. So I think we're in the right direction.
Yeah. And the Nest, what is this? For those by this tournament,
Nest ke kwano ke le morumi wa the tournament director a very competent and active LOC, the chairperson of that LOC ke mme Masego Kwape. Gona le be mona le Nasibina on the finance, gona le borre Pako Mafraga who's on the PR side. Gona le borre Tawina borre Mutsumi who are on the infrastructure. So I would say there's a competent local organizing committee that is actually behind the scenes and bantumilia kwano. But in short, Nest like the National Easter Softball Tournament. We did it to revive softball. What is it? It's actually we wanted to be the premier softball event that was on. We haven't had any major thing Mohaboroni in a long time. I think we've been having issues the tournaments in outside Gaborone.
I was in Johnny last year.
In Johnny. But we're not taking away from Johnny. We need Johnny, and we believe Johnny will come and fill up one of the slots, be it in Independence. So for Nest, we thought it was ideal for us to bring the Easter tournament and the Easter vibe back here. So
in Gaborone.
In Gaborone. It will be happening in Gaborone. And it was intentional. You just been running an advert in terms of the World Relay events. I think this would be one big event before that event. So we putting it intentional to say, this is where this is where we are bringing sports tourism and culture together. This is where we can broadcast to the world and say, this is what we expect when you come in. And I think maybe the neighboring country, because we're trying to market this thing as much as we can to bring as many people, not just within the locality, but even outside. But we believe for other partners and other relevant our stakeholder will take the platform to communicate whichever message that is needed. So next, we see it not just as a softball tournament, but as a platform that gives us the opportunity to really package and represent ourselves, but it's most important, revival our softball.
Yeah.
We want that spirit to come back.
But softball are very loyal. Nikele ko joining last year. I went to joining. Go ne go le batho ba re ba tswa Lesotho ke ipotsa ba tswa Lesotho ba tla ba tsile ka didengelo ya bona ke aga ke ra bua ene ba tswe gore ke le mo gore ke ba Lesotho ba ne ba tswere didengelo a ntsara anong e ka re ga e no ntate e ke ro okay. And we had people coming all the way from South Africa, like you're saying, talking about the people from outside Botswana, or maybe I might be expecting. Any invitations to teams that you're looking at to say we need these teams to come in, or it's just local teams?
For the this is the first leg at Nest, but the vision is big.
Yeah.
Re simolotse gore re tla rana for local teams only. So we've got North and South. We are looking at 16 teams. The total registered team for the tournament is 34.
Yeah.
For the first time in history, North registered the team for tournament. 9 men's team have registered, and 8 women's team have registered. Gaborone, we had 9 women's team registering, and then 8 men's team registered. So last, I think a week ago, we had 2 weeks back, we had South qualify. So motenele ya bomme. And we've seen BDF for the Titans from one bracket to qualify, and then we've said Sele Police. So you can imagine the excitement, because what we've seen during that tournament, people were hungry, and the turnout was fantastic. You would have thought it was a final, but it was just the ladies. So we just saw one of the things.
This one orange.
Yeah, parang orange Vikings.
No, more especially the ladies, eh?
May come and watch them, because I think but I think one of the exciting matches that we saw there was between I think we saw something between BDF and the Titans.
The Titans, yeah.
The exciting thing about we've got a couple that coaches. The wife coaches the other, and the husband coaches could BDF. So it was personal, but I think that and the choir, we had a big, fantastic choir. I think it was coming from Netball, it Loho Joy and Night, Kakaneli BDF for. No one wanted to go home. I think we parted it where it's like 11 and Masiro, but still people didn't want to go. So that was just the tip of an iceberg. This coming weekend, North is hosting their qualifiers. So if anyone is in the north or surrounding Silibepike, please go and support. Lebone, we are hoping they will bring very strong teams to come and compete. On the south, Banna Batlev by Melani this weekend. So it's the brackets are very strong. Those are both kidi brackets of death. So if you're in Gaborone, Josimolaka Friday, Maitibwa, please come through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friday Maitibwa Maitiso Kiao Tamela Jalokoneka ko Kiha Kirikomoraha National Stadium.
Hamara National Stadium. It's called the Diamond.
It's Diamond.
And what
it's very much safe. You can go there with kids. It's a family event. Miss special on Saturdays. Bomami bodidi haleta bogile bana ya bana ba tabe bantse ba le hale ba lebeletse motshameko wa softball gona le do tse dintsi tse le gore ba ka di thuta tse di siameng gone ka kwa ke tsa gore ke tsone. Then the tournament ya gonna ka
so the tournament we're going to run the tournament from the 2nd of April to the 5th. It's going to be a 4-day. Ra simolla ka maitsibo wa Labone all the way to Sunday. And I think there will be more communication coming through. It's going to be a big event, and we want to give every citizen elsewhere the opportunity. So the tickets, I think, will come and announce when they're already selling, but the tickets will be through the web tickets and through the Liquaramas across the country, through the choppices. We will try by all means to eliminate cash at the gates. However, if you fail to buy your tickets, Combi Tickets would set up at the field so that we're able to buy. We just want to make sure that we run a very safe environment.
All right.
And then the other thing that I need to mention about this tournament, we have taken this platform to drive. We wanted to take it upon ourselves to stand against GBV.
Yeah.
we realize gore ga economy e nna jaana diemo di sa nne sentle ga gong ya gola
Yeah.
but we see through various reports gore seemo ga sa nna sentle ga gona beke re bona newspaper go sena dipolao. And so really nasty, we wanted to stand firm and say, you know what, there's no place for GBV, be it in sport, be it in our home, be it anywhere. So
Yeah.
it's a strong campaign that we would like to say, if you come through and there's anything for you to remember, tournamenting, let it be prevention against GBV.
All right.
So that's what the theme for this tournament would be around.
All right. Santse ba le gone fa le go rona le potso ba tlang jalo go isa kwa tsela soft bolong ha re tla buisana jalo ka yone on the other side. A tla ka jalo ke go buisana jalo le mmegakgang mebile le mokwadi online commentary ke bua jalo ka Kelvin the journalist. Kelvin, very good evening my brother. How are you?
Good evening to you, Mr. Soli, and your listeners, Kakwarbi too.
O sharp.
Ke monate se.
Ya no, ya ne ke go tsa gore ke ne ke go tswa go radio station ke nyenyane ya no re mona tla re o go bua mo radio nyeton. Kelvin, something that happened is it 3 weeks ago we were writing different stories were coming up that we are going to see Connor leave joining Galaxy, and many people were like, this is not happening, his record is clean, he's doing well. Couple of days or some weeks after that, the former coach of Khaburo United coming back more Khaburo. I remember when I came up with that story after meeting him on his arrival. He's back, Pentev in Botswana, and we are asking ourselves, where is he heading to? And now we know Pentev will go to joining Galaxy. Connor will go to Khaburo United. Maybe what's your take on these two moves?
A difficult one, Tota Soli, but I mean, Pantev is a very good coach. Even Connor Lane is a very good coach. So Connor being at Galaxy and being replaced by Pantev, it was something but it's like taking out quality and bringing in quality. So, but it's a show or America United react react. So it really shows as much as Galaxy Pantev is the right man for them. GU and Connor is the right man for them. GU Galaxy, these are the two teams in the league. So if Galaxy Connor is not good enough for them, GU and Connor is good enough for them. So Pantev will go Galaxy, Connor will go GU. It's a battle.
It's a very much open battle. Because because and the reason why I'm saying that is these two coaches, Connor started the project joining Galaxy to be where they are in the league, and Pentev also was the driver where Khaburo United they are right now. He started the project this season.
Very true.
So elsewhere. Pantev. So but it will be very interesting go bona gore banna ba ya ka ba deciding tse pedi tse di harologane go gonna ka tslentsenya, but something se le gore go re ka se bua gape ke gone gore re ska take away the availability on ya Mpatani gone ka go stopeng se sa joining Galaxy. Lene has been doing well before Connors agoroga ka go lokela rona hela win jalo the Orange FA Cup. But also don't take anything away from Khalid Nyonzi Mayolo gore lena ontsale ka stopeng sa Khaburo United. Lene Khaburo United is highly in because of him, because of Tiruan Zaidi Khaburo United. So it will be very interesting to see gore banna ba ha ba tsena ba go design se leng gore se pharologanya mo teaming tse. Since Pentev left, then bats are over. By the Khalidu Tla or Ponso.
Yes.
By the time when Ponso was sacked, Komuchudi Center Chiefs, maybe he will be heading back to Khaburo United. That never happened. Kelvin, I want your honest opinion for our listeners. Where do you put your money? Is it Connor or Pentev? Who is taking this one? Because now they're at equal in terms of points. Is it 48 or 43?
The last time ke kopana le potso thatana ke a tsena go scenery le match paper 3. But hela Pantev is on another level. Pantev is on another level.
Do they have the depth?
They do have the depth.
Better than
They do
Gaborone
have the
United.
depth. Better than Gaborone United. Gaborone United banale a good lineup, starting 11, but
Substitutes.
local.
Interesting. This is what we'll be looking forward to. You see why now these becoming very much exciting. The two teams se le gore ba lwela league ba hapantse ba katisi ba ngotse ro ntseng ale ka ha ba itsane diphiri ba itse diphiri
They
tsa
have a point to
di-player.
prove.
They have a point to prove both ends. I don't know what we should be looking forward to. Besides that, now the conversation is Alex Malete has been sacked this morning after a conversation that was held by the National Executive Committee. Matsatsing la Mabane, I was aware of the meeting, the proceedings of the meeting, but this morning they called him and they told him, gentlemen, thank you so much for your service.
Yeah, Leone, it was always coming. I mean, I only will see the recent form of it was not at that level. Though quality. I mean, Gaborone United you kgona go dira tiro e ntseng yana mo gae. You would expect gore coach wa national team and le go ka brasa hela godimo. Le di team tse dingwe tse gore di dira
Emmanuel, Mogae guy, with due respect, you can't get Gaborone United that goes to play a team that was formed 4 months back and score 42 goals, and then you'd expect them to go and beat. You expect Gaborone United to go and beat Tunisia, beat Nigeria. It's a very unfair what you are asking for from our girls. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but no, I mean,
with due respect to what we're saying, they are a team to beat Honana Mogae. Nobody's challenging them, and I think go tswa go itshupa ko metshamekong ya ke CAF Maloba. You remember, is it Madagascar?
Yes.
Yeah, go tswa go itshupa gore league ya rona ya kgakala go le kanaka. Yes.
Yes, that's the issue. They would do well here, but go continental level over the recent. But my argument in a lot of high level you can bring them on board and make sure that you have a brush or bawele mo leveling e leng re wa e batla o kopantse le ba ile re ba tshameka konte. So that was my argument. But it was always coming from Malete. I mean, the performance was not good. It was not good from his side, and we always want good results.
All right.
So it was not a surprise.
Still on that one, the names that are popping out from my sources, what I'm getting is one, Coach Ronaldo is topping the list to be the one that is coming back. Number two, Waya Kaelo could be an option as the TD to lead this team to Kosafa. The tournament Wednesday. We are playing our first match on Thursday, and we fired the coach today on a Monday. You can imagine. And still on that one, those are the names that are coming in. And also Manene, who is the coach of Stopasa Gaborone United ladies. Where's your money on these three?
Coach Ronaldo for me. Assist to a Razor. Something will come out.
All right. That's how.
I'm not too sure about why I have the TD.
Yeah, no, it's exciting times.
But the timing was wrong.
There's never a perfect time for anything in life.
Yeah, true.
That's the most unfortunate thing. So,
but the best time to do something is now.
Yeah. So
yes.
Last question before ke bua le baretsi ka kwano Kelvin ke go golla ngwana mme. What is happening with Alex? Is it triggering to what we should be looking forward on the side of Yaga Morena with the Zebras? Remember, we have a FIFA week coming in the month of March.
Morena Ramorebudu was given the goal lukana ona hilo se a tshwantseng gore a se dire what he has to deliver ko national team. As far as I know, ha deliver a sepe se na tshwantseng gore a se deliver. So something might come le ka side nya gago.
All right, that's what we'll be looking forward to, and BFA ba ileng gore ke bone ba tsa ditshwetso rona re ha motswara o itse go ka lebela pele a gore go ka iragalang e be re di go tlogela e be re tlogela le bone ba ile gore ba tsa jalo ditshwetso. Then when everything is done, we'll get back to you and say this is what has happened. Kelvin, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best, man. See you around.
Thank you very much, Soli.
All right. That is
Bye-bye.
Kelvin, the journalist, one of the journalists by Leogore focuses much more on transfer of players and coaches. That is why we're engaging with him with his knowledge. And thank you so much, Kelvin, for that. Now we are going to take your calls on 31610006. Jalo gore wena mo re khantse re buile jalo ka tsonetse ya gago ke efe one track yo ha o re semola ka wena Radio Dumela. Radio High. Ra? Hey bana. La ke tse retebogo Radio Dumela.
Mongame
Malomele kae?
ha re be mokhosi pusa
Erra.
ke ne ke kopana di khantse kuto ka ros o bua gore nya pologole Kivrio United e sa ne mokatisi mo le tsatsi la tsatsile ke ata go toro go nnete
Gaborone United ba kwadise mokatisi a corner ile gore the former coach a Slopha sa Matebele hirile tswa ko Matebele ba go Johannesburg Galaxy ba kgaoganele go Johannesburg Galaxy o ile go Gaborone United
ra se ke dumela gore ga ile gore go ntse jalo ya no
sa dumele go ntse
se togela tatisi isa mo riting go ta siama go tsholediwa dithako morela
go tsholediwa dithako le dikaka
ya no go tsholediwa dithako ka gore wa bana banna ba ga rona ba bantshonyana tota ga ba le bagana le batho ba se go nna bokete
ga ke dumela
ya no
o ka mo
go nna bokete santse ba go ga bokete ga ba ise ba tsene go dithutong tse di tseneletseng mme ano o ta bona gore o kente tanye banna ba ba seuba go bereko
ga ke dumelane le wena mme ke go utlula utwa
nna ka se ka dumela le nna go berekwa ntata
ke lebogile thata Retebo go tswa
ka nne ke lebeletse maloba ga re tshameka go ne go na le bothata mme go nna go pala ga gare gore monna o la ka change
thank you sir
yana banna ba ke ba na le developing
ke lebogile thata Johannesburg Galaxy 44 points Gaborone United 44 points ba kgaogane ba na le bakatisi ba bantšha botlhe ka bobedi Radio Dumela
Riksola.
Malomele kae?
Re Soli.
Erra tla re utlweng go neta re tabogele tsone.
Go iragala nga phokwentsho na ra phokwentsho na le mathata itse.
Ga ke itse gore go iragala eng ke ka gore a ke re go iragalang ka go tlhopheng seo mme re tla ba bitsa gape a re kile ra bua.
O gila bona motho go betsa a go betsa o istedi ata go mara go ke se diragala nga phokwentsho.
O palwa ke go ikarabela
o palwa ke go ikarabela da solo e ngutsa botho go timelo
nya ha go nna lo boitsoro mo mathateng yana ba go betsa ba go bofile matsogo ya lo boitsoro mo mathateng
a re ba te time ka ndi time ya ne re gile status a ja
yes
a go ra me se ipankanya re itse go theleng
mmile go ne go le khantsa gore le santse le kolota madi yone a status le ga le re tata re ya go tsone gore ya do ha le pagama ka gore ka status e be le folo ga le ntse le sekoloto re tla e utlwa kgane gore me mo go ibona hetsa sekoloto se
a jere da so
thank you monga mo utlwa
ja bua le mbese
Shombe Suma TPK Radio Dumela Radio High
onga
Malomele kae
TPK mo pala
tla go utlwe PK
naka national team kana gore team ya rona a gona re ka tabologa jang gore ta ploge a gona le racing ye siame o se ka ga o ntshiwa di teamela le re tsa gore team e tshameka go go pikwa di player tsa teng e be ta nna melamo ya la kwa Afcon
wela morare
ke ra re kwela jalo team tsa rona ga sore la ba ka bata ba unless just akata kone national team ya rona ka tabologa ke se ni piko ya la ka re team ya wintsiwa mo tse dingwe go tshameka team go tsentseng flow mo bateng go go team ya tshameka sen go go piko di player tsa yone hela le tsentse di national team e be tsana melamo yena thank you sir
Vile ta ke tse o mongwe ha Radio Dumela
Dumela Stokolo
Malomele kae re le koko
ra mo togole re tsene o tshamekala mo go bitshi mo shashele mo ma
o ka re le bala la Gaborone United ke shashede moena mo sna le bala wa itse mo khatla
ya mo le bone so mo le bone
ke yone mathata a re nang le one go tlhoka mabala, and that is the reason why le tshwanela ke gore le ikagele lebala le Mochudi Center Chiefs. Okay. Yeah,
ke bona go lele mtogolo bona go ka bana na go gakolole go ne le kwa le tolnele e kana se te bale nele ba ba no tsane wa ke le go ka ra na go pana le bona bona
Thank you, that one should be the last one. Take it to Pele Swaba Rosar Laila. Ra.
Eke my Tango City. Bona Braga Dumela.
Usia Bagere.
Kitim na kimaka posane. Bona so le na ari tu tengo tsamkela bo mo me sinyana le mabala ari tu tengo tsamkela mabala. Le skana ri ka ikobo kana kwenzi. Ari rutueng go tsamkela mo metsing. Go na le bo swimming, go na le bo a skane ra le bala le tsabe re na re ngoregela ruri tleba na re tlhabologe ntleba na mo ditlaloganyo. Tsena gore na so le ke ra ke kopa batho go tlhela ba ditong go dirisa dikoko ba ditong gore le mo metsing re tsamkela mo metsing yang gore re ha re tsena kwa mahatsing ha re tsamka go Afcon ana le boeng a be re kgona go amogela seemo sa ko re sa nne re kgala re nna re ngoregela ruri tlhabana ga re kgone go ira bolo e monate tlhabana a skane re batla go tsenya di tseni mo tse di spaka di re tsenya di tsenya tse di tse are bone gore bolo in tle re rutseng bana ba rona gore re tlhaloganya go itse gore le bona ba gonana ba tsena mo betwe ya ba itse gore ba kgona go itirela sekolo sa bo coaching course
a go tshega
erra
itshege le tshega
ra
ka go itshege lo botsa ma
kireng
ka re itshege botsa ma ke tlwaetse setshego se
Kolo wanda o chawa o patanga ne masingwe ngwalu ga tlemora tlotlanko e kolo wanda soliwe wa mpana re tsa mama position maka tlemona maka
thank you rakile o gile thata utlwa
modimo
ro mo life go le batho ba sina mathate he's one of them. Anong dikgang tsa batho ba bolo ga ka di tsenela ka mosodi sala le wena anong na ke batle go di tsenela ke re utlwa ro mongwe a re lebala la ba bangwe ke shashe dem mme bona bana lebala anong o mongwe a re team engwe anong le bone ba tselo kwalo le go hiwa ba bangwe ka ra ke tla ba kopana gompe no
e wa tobositse
kana ra gore notwane ga etle Premier League aro so they will never see them bona ke re ba mo Premier League notwane ka no ba nele gana se ka re ya first e tsamaya ka lekolo tla le handle notwane gore
ba tsa onkela
ba khatla ba re ke le nele
e ba isa moletsa
wena batho ba bolo
ba di short
no kana in other terms o relegate gana se no gore la first ya no pele le tsamatsa mo le nnele batho ba kopi ba le go ba itela ko gentlemen Reggie, thank you so much and good luck with your sport at the netball pizza that is coming up. We wish you all the best.
Okay, no good, thank you Soli. I think we'll be having well articulated netball pizza, and also on the 7th we'll be having a hard holding games go go get 7 go Royal area.
Yeah.
So like
so get 28 again.
Yeah, 28 ke yone netball pizza go Saturday go netani go video for Rotterdam.
Ke tla be speed session ko Kazungula. I'll be just doing speed in 15 kilometers. Ke speed as a run.
Wana o hapanya di event tsa go hela o le za rona hela
I thought yeah 87 tla be ke le teng.
87 not le teng.
Yes.
No that one tla le teng.
Yeah.
Okay.
Re Asibina, thank you so much go re botsile ka kwado re tla re letsa jalo masego le matlogolo re tla kopana mona go nyetla.
No ra le bogasolo. I think I can only encourage
this weekend it be
a batle go tlang go le baleng ka go simola ka Friday le tlo go bona le bebe la kgwele ya softball ga o le go phikwe le mabapi hetala go Makhubu we go support the team.
No, this-
Otherwise, let's meet at the Easter.
No, I'll be there on Friday.
Thank you so much.
Friday night I'll be there, as well as Saturday I'll be there.
Ko softball.
We
No.
two better we can let think it la fa botsupi ja ra
No, I'll be there. O tla bona ka content here.
Absolutely.
Gore ke kgabotse.
Yeah, for
na la ke tsile go bona ka content gore ya monno na le.
Go nya monno kio.
gape ke tla go a spirisa gore a tle gore o dire yang ke tla go a sepirisa gape
Yeah, ha re tswa re bo se.
Ke a se o tshwana le matshwane monna go na le sengwe se o tshwantse gore o se behale
Yeah, re tla bankanya le mepe so.
Thank you so much, Uncle
Thank you
J.
so much.
ke botate wa itse gore ke eng ke sa tshameke softball
Yeah.
la tsila ntha ya la lesena ko PE ona le go a le monna o bitswa go Tefigo yana Mr. Mogalaki
Yeah.
a batsa ene na iphišetsa o itiketse go godimo yana helana
A ba e bato.
mo ga maha bona gore go hale go ira kore go pelo a menthaere go na le sengwe se stance tswaka ha ke tena ke bona bolwele e taele ba ganele nna hela ya phi ha yona ha ya o heta ka ke botsa modimo ro khanyana ke kopane le one ka se ha thona go a go nna ja
Yeah.
and ke le ba ka pelo ke le ha le hela mme ke tswa pelo ba
Yeah.
I respect everyone who
No.
who plays that sport.
Me a go ngana talent e kharile ya la ho.
You know what?
That's all.
Talent e kharile ya la mo boneng.
I played boxing. I played boxing, and I didn't mind being punched. Anyhow, right? But softball,
o itse re na ke tshamekile
I
so
always had. You see the softball?
ne ke le pitchara
No, happy mmelo wa go ya.
Me and softball e monate and it's technical and it brings a lot of I think
But
It's nice. Go how we live this is a nice sport.
But now for me, I think it's a sport that I will never quit in life for simple reasons. I think if it wasn't for softball, I get on
Yeah.
I play softball by default. Your big brothers, and then this was 10 as 7. Form 1, I admired one big player, and then we'll just come there. But we had some naughty boys that are playing. I had some guys, Bamorafi Mungono, Saupi, and my dad was a cop. So one day my dad calls me, and these guys have been Bako, Puko, Polisi. They're found with a shotgun. It's like, these are your friends. So I had to make a decision. I need to find space where I spend time. And I was just sported daughter, and then I've played softball all the way to the highest level. I've played 2 World Cups.
Yeah.
I've played in the pitching position, but most importantly, softball, that's where I found my wife as well.
Yeah.
So I would say, I'd still come back and do more. So when I think of sitting home and doing nothing, it's like you can't leave it. You can't leave. You can't go and really cultivate and nurture that environment for the next generation or the next soul to be to nurture that. So that for me, it's a happy.
It's in the heart.
It's in
I'll
the heart,
always
yeah.
respect.
But thanks a lot, Solo, for the opportunity.
Mongwana re go dumedisa ke coach ya choke ya Motakase Power Dynamos go ba le go membo ana le banna ba ba tswa go tsa star sengwe ba rile ke gore ke ro o tosta go bona asenele tsane ke sabile go setela bane
No, I was people already look at see this weekend I did my 33 kilometers.
33.
Yeah, in the morning from Westgate to Mokolodi and return. That's 33.
That's halfway through Tumulapolo.
Well done.
Yeah.
I remember the days you could not finish 5 kilometers.
wo ka kana o joka
I did that in 3 hours 17 minutes.
okay no gone ke a itse gore
Yeah.
le ga lentle ke didimale ke tla
No, it was an easy pace. 5:50. 5 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer. It was easy money. Easy money.
From 5 kilometers to 33.
Yeah, each kilometers we were doing like 5 minutes.
but sometimes a lot motho ga dira sentle ga re o morore congress
Kana
o botale
mo simolo tsa ka re wa tshameka.
kata no le nna bile o mpha courage nya mara tsa ke tele nna ke tsamaya bo 3 kilometers nyana
Nya o tsamaya ga ka.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. That's it for now. Solomon Kakua. I am the pride and joy of Tutum, aka the mayor of Maitengwe City. This song, ke re wena Uncle J, ke tsenyeditse hela gore o tla kaeng nna ke tla ka dikilometera ngwaga o hela wena o tla kaeng. That's where we are.
superstar.